I'm delighted to be joined by Paul Steelman. Paul is CEO of Steelman Partners. Welcome to Icebox.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for having me here today.
Pleasure. Casinos are designed to emulate a real-world era, country, or even city. Does this mean that there's no intellectual property in the casino space?
It's an interesting question nowadays with intellectual property. We've always felt that there is some intellectual property to the design. And recently there's been some inquiries about registering some of the intellectual property between the architects and the owners, because obviously any patent or the creation of intellectual property of design has to be the designer and the owners. So we've actually been contemplating that. Now, guys like Steve Wynn, when he opened a casino, he was on to the next thing. So consequently, when people go in and copy it, it was like, okay, they copied it. I'm on to the next thing. I'm moving on. So consequently, intellectual property hasn't been a large part of casino design. We wish it would be, because we feel some of the things that we do, in fact, design are worth protecting.
You mentioned the Win there. Has any property developed a unique and instantly recognizable look and feel?
Well, I think that all the properties do have their own look and feel. Obviously, Win and Encore created their own look. Mirage created its own look, all within a series of fundamental rules. So all of them have the basic sound design premise behind them: planning, coloration, lighting, etc. But all of them explore to the next level. And every single one, you got to realize, architecture is judged by architects, by famous architects, in 50 years. Is that building great in 50 years? Is the Guggenheim Museum by Frank Lloyd Wright, done in 1959, a great building today? Yes. Okay. But casinos are judged in 5 minutes. People look left, look right, I like it, I don't, I'm leaving, I'm going to stay, this is going to be my place. So consequently, you need to have an immediate reaction. And you must finish it, can't be half done. But you must create something that is different from the next guy. If you want to differentiate yourself, there are some people who don't care about differentiating themselves. They want to follow the God-given formulas of success. But the God-given formulas of success are also being changed every single day. So.
What about post-pandemic? What changes in design have been driven post-pandemic?
Oh, the pandemic is over. So we were long into touchless things before then. We're into touchless hotel room keys, we're into touchless gaming, we're into all sorts of touchless sort of things, which makes the buildings more friendlier and less filled with bacteria. As well, casinos have very aggressive HVAC systems, lots of air changes per hour. So technically, they're one of the most safest buildings from a bacteria standpoint anyway, at least the ones that are in Las Vegas. But we do feel that the casinos should be open to the outside a little bit more. Lots of times, the black environment, the sending them into night. We have designed a new casino in Arizona which is filled with windows that looks out to beautiful gardens and beautiful scenery, the Arizona mountains and like. And we feel that this is a part of the overall casino complex design today, and it's being enhanced by what we just went through at COVID. There's no doubt.
How much of the industry's appetite for expansion has been curtailed by the pandemic, its appetite for expansion, or has it driven a desire to expand?
Well, I think at first it curtailed. In March of 2020, I think we had 16 projects put on hold. At first it curtailed itself. I think now it's fueled. So I think that there are so many projects now that are considering being developed because all of a sudden the casinos are doing remarkable. The amount of tourism in the luxury market is much higher than it's ever been, and people are interested in a more luxurious experience than ever. And when Resorts World, for example, opened on the Las Vegas Boulevard, it made a lot of the casinos look old. And I really do feel that now this is very unusual, but it's almost like the end of a world war. Okay, we were hibernating in bomb shelters for 2 years, and now we've come out of this thing, and everybody says, let's go. And we have seen more increase, more business, more innovative ideas, more things happening in Las Vegas and around the world than ever before. Now, our Asian business hasn't really picked up back where it used to be. We're hoping in the future that that will happen. But we really do see a fueled interest in adult entertainment in the gaming business.